Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to Mama G Gear. It's Mama G here, and I've got a pile of FOs, whips, and I might frog that. I don't know, but I wanted to show you what I've been up to. I'm working on it. All right, already. Okay, first thing, I'm gonna clear off this pile. Here's a hat. I love making hats, and this is again. I did a little unconventional tutorial on one of the hats. This one I didn't, but it's the same concept where I go from the bottom up. I tend to prefer that. And what the heck is that going on? Oh, I must have pulled the thread through. Oh well. That's the back. We'll make that the back of the hat. So I got these pom-poms from Temu. Very happy with them. And this yarn, I really do love this yarn. I'm not just saying the name. I do not shop at Hobby Lobby, because it's very far, and I do most of my shopping online. I don't know, they don't have like an online store that I'm aware of anyway. If they do, let me know, because then I'll do that. But you don't get the sales that well when you're going online. But anyway, this is, I think, the Suzette. Yeah, this is the Suzette stitch. And I just love how this works up. So if you guys have any of this stuff in your stash and you're willing to part with it, I will buy it from you because I'm in love with it. This particular colorway is Plum Berry. But love it. Anyway, so there's another hat. I have a little bit left of the yarn. Not enough to really do much, but I'm throwing all my scraps. All the scraps go into a big tote, and that will become a scrappy project. I love doing scrappy projects, by the way. Okay, so I did show you in that unconventional tutorial the hoodie that I've been working on. And again, this is all one piece. I try to find the quickest way to get from point A to point B without having to tuck it in. And so I started with the back and then just went around. So that's the hood. I'm just tossing them. I'm on the bed. It's a PJ Chronicle. And here's the hat that I was showing you. I did finish it. This is a double crochet back loop, front loop alternating in a circular motion. But yeah, I think it came out nice. And it's going to be pretty warm, but still be airy enough so your head could breathe. And I left the little tag here because I have not yet put the button on to, or whatever I'm going to use to put the no, I'm not putting a pom-pom on this one. My bad, because this is going to go underneath the hood. Got that? I just finished up this. This has been sitting on the hook for a while. It's wonky. I forgot stitches. I really don't care. I'm just really super happy that I tried this. This is Tunisian. That's the back side. And you could see that I left off some strawberries as I went along. And then I just kind of finished it off with just going across. But this is, I haven't done Tunisian. I've only done a few Tunisian projects, and I hadn't done it in quite a while. I have one Tunisian hook. And so this is what I made. You know, I think it's cool. I don't know what to do with it, but we'll throw it there. Something else that I did is these guys. I had 3 skeins of the Burnett blanket big. It's a 7 weight. This was tough. I mean, I did one, and then I got halfway through and I had to stop and go back to it because it gives your arm a workout, that's for sure. I don't know if you want to know the specs. It's sky is the color, and it's only 32 yards per skein. Each one of these is 1 skein. All right, so that's that. Look how thick this is. What these are, I know I usually make the cozy cat rugs, but this is for my butt because I've got a bony butt, and I made nice, soft, squishy pillows, which once I'm done showing you and get off this video, I'm going to put under my butt and sit on it. So there's that one. This one's a little wider, and then I had some extra, so I just made it like I can carry it around. I'm trying to figure out, I think probably with this one, because I have this here, is I have the sleigh bed Are you listening? And I want to put it at the head part of my bed because I sit on my bed. I've got my bedroom is 25 by 25 with a private bathroom, French doors going on the back porch, cathedral ceilings, and a huge TV. So why leave this room and its own pellet stove and a new heating system? So there's really no reason for me to leave unless I'm going to try to get some food to eat. Or get some food to try to eat. I should word it properly. So anyway, so this one I want to see if I can hang something on this side that has an equal weight and then drape this over the sleigh bed. And then I can rest, if I lean back, I could rest my head on there. It's all about the comfort, you know that. And then here's the last one, and just had enough to do like a little loop if I wanted to hang that somewhere. So these are crazy, crazy thick. Totally loving it. All right, so let me lean forward. I had made a huge mandala blanket that has way too much ruffles in it because I was just increasing like a crazy woman. It is draped around and on my love seat in the living room. And I used all the different colors of Pound of Love. And of course, because I don't know how to measure the concept of how much yards you need for projects, I bought 2 of every one of the colors of the Pound of Love. And I liked all the colors. So this is part of what's left from just one of the balls, skeins from it. They were really big balls, I'm just saying. And I was going to make I literally have another huge skein of each one of these colors. So I don't know. You know, you get kind of tired of the color scheme. The only thing is I do have a couch also, but I have a beautiful Marie Chavez. I love you, girl. I love you, sister. She had made an incredibly gorgeous, not me, made the man who lives here a gorgeous blanket. He was really super excited, and I was shocked because it's a crocheted item. He doesn't seem interested at all in anything that I do in the, you know, crochet aspect. He loves my, you know, when I paint, but crochet, and he doesn't get that excited. He doesn't wear anything that I make, blah, blah, blah. But Marie had sent him that gorgeous blanket, and he was really excited about it and actually asked me if it was okay if he used it in the living room because in the mornings he goes and he watches TV, has his coffee, does his whatever his thing is down there in the living room, and it's a little bit chilly. He actually has a fitted heated bed sheet that we have on our beds because it gets cold up here. We're Western New York, man. It gets cold. So we have heated fitted sheets on our beds. He bought one and put it on the couch. So when he's sitting there in the morning, because oftentimes we don't leave the heat running in the first floor and it's kind of tit-bit nipply in the morning, especially like at 3 o'clock when he gets up. So he put it there. So I do have that, and it actually matches well enough with the blue because the walls are blue in that room. They're a dark blue, and then this that I made that goes on the love seat, the matching love seat, does go with it. So the scheme goes well. But I do have enough to make another large blanket with the same colorway that I might still make it, maybe not. The thought of sitting down and making a huge blanket just didn't thrill me at that moment that I just said it, but and have it as an extra blanket for downstairs. But so what I'm doing with this, oh, I didn't bring the other shawl. I finished the green forest or forest black puzzle yarn shawl and made a matching hat. And I said, well, you know what, let me try to make a nice, I like the shawls that go way up. This looks like I added something there, but who cares? It does look awfully wonky now that I'm looking at it. But I like the ones that really wrap around because I use a shawl for warmth, like many people. And I do have some that are for dress because I do wear the very one-piece long hippie dresses and hippie skirts, the wraparounds. So it's nice to throw a nice fancy shawl on if I'm going someplace. If anything, just to cover my bare arms if I'm, you know, going in public. But I decided to just kind of throw together another shawl, and I was doing so in the hopes to join this with my sassy sunshine sister, Jax from Creations by Jax. She's doing a hug for you, hug for me. And I assume that's two shawls. So I made the green one with the hat. And I thought, I'm going to make this. I don't know all the gory details of this hashtag yet, but I will watch. By the time this is being dropped, I'll already know all the information because I'll watch Jax's newest video and it'll give me all the information. But that's what I'm trying to do. Here's a hug for somebody. So anyway, so that's what I've been up to. I've been working on it. I'm trying. And like I said, this wonky top part, I'm going to, when I'm done with it, I will do a edge and maybe not add a collar. So when you wrap this around you, you'll actually have some warmth up the back of your neck because that is what this is for. This is going to be more for warmth. I wish I was as talented as Jax and many of you were, all the different cool stitches. This year I will be learning new stitches. I really need to. And I will also be learning how to knit, which I want to shout out a thank you. I just watched Nessa from Infinitely, sorry that I just massacred Butcher in English, Zero. She did a little short about beginner knitting information that we can obtain. So I really appreciate that. I really do, Nessie. That's really sweet of you. And I'm going to tag her below. Please go show her some yarny love, as also to Jax, if for some chance you're not already subscribed to either of those lovely ladies. All right, so I think that's pretty much all I'm going to show. Oh, no, never mind. There's one more thing here. Let's just throw that aside. Hey, Dee from Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. Yeah, I'm making another hexie cardigan. Why? I have no idea. Let's just call it a moment of temporary insanity. So the Soho Twirly Whirl. I had 5 skeins of this colorway, which is, it's 100% acrylic, but that's not the colorway. Purple Blue Multi, how original. And this one is probably purple green. Oh, it is blue green multi. Wow, they created those colorways on a Monday. Absolutely zero creativity there. And I didn't think I would have enough yarn to make with 5 skeins. If I had 6 skeins, I probably could have made a hexie with just one colorway. But being that I didn't think I had enough, I mixed the colorways. So if you could see on this one, I started with the whatever this one was with the pink in it, the purple blue multi on this arm, on this side, and then went into the blue green multi. Okay, and on the other half, because if you don't know about hexie cardigans, they're really mad easy and fun to work with, but you do 2 sides and then you join them together. So again, super easy to make. So this side here, I started the opposite with the blue green and then the blue purple, and then I'll join them together. And they do have the big full sleeves. The other cardigan that I wear, the full sleeves tend to knock things over and get in the way. So I think I did also make 1 or 2 that I closed the arms in a little bit. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on it. And some faux. I finished some stuff. And I'm really trying to go through my whips, like a lot of people do, going through the whips. And let's pull this over here. If you hear scratching, that's Monster Moo Cat telling me he wants to go outside. But he really doesn't want to go outside because it's cold out. I'm sorry, I'm hitting the tripod. You're just draping over my head here. But yeah, I'm going through as I've been for months now, and I'm taking it slow. I'm trying to put the least amount of pressure on myself as absolute possible. That's my new goal in life, is to keep it comfortable and stress-free as possible. So I'm taking my time in my craft rooms, taking out some yarns that I'm bored with. It's not that I don't love them, because at one point I loved them so much that I purchased them, and I had probably ideas of what I was going to make with them. but they've been hanging around for a little while, and like bad company, I'm tired of seeing them, and I don't have that enthusiasm to do something with. So I was talking to Dee about this the other night. And we all have this, I'm sure, that you have yarn that's been, you bought, you were super excited about it, and you put it aside, and every time you go and you look, you see it, but you don't have the enthusiasm to make something with it. Not the same as if you just bought brand new yarn. So what I was saying to Dee is what I'm going to do, and might be an idea you might be interested, is take a non-see-through bag or cardboard box, whatever box, something you can't see in, and all those yarns that you are now bored with that have overstayed their welcome in your craft supply room, put them in a box you cannot see inside. Mark on it the date that you will open it. Give yourself 6 months, how bad your memory is. Figure out like how your memory works. For me, I could box it, put it up, and take it down the next day and forget everything that was in it, but that's actually good. I could hide my own Easter eggs and still not know where they are to find them. So this way you put them there, even if you do a few, and you put them aside and you just leave them. And when you have the urge to go yarn shopping and you have already too much yarn, like many of us do, instead of buying new yarn, open up one of those boxes. Once you forget what's in it. Oh, here comes Moo. We're going to get a photo bomb with Moo, perhaps. Wow. I know it doesn't mean anything to you, but it's special for me because he usually hides, but he doesn't know you're watching. But anyway, so open up that box and it'll be like, oh, and hopefully what I'm hoping is I'll have a emotional excitement. That didn't make any sense, but be excited again about the yarn that I once was very excited about, but got sick of looking at. All right, enough about try to over-explain. That's what I'm going to I'm going to change the name to this channel to Let's Over-Explain Everything. Like everybody listening is unable to understand. Okay, so that's it. I babbled on enough. Love you guys. Don't forget your thumbs. Subscribe if you like what you see. Subscribe if you don't like what you see. Just don't put the bell on. This way you won't see me in there, but you give me a subscription. I'm joking. All right, love you guys. Be well. I have an ice unboxing at the time of filming this. I have an ice unbagging to do, and I'm going to do that next, but I don't know when these things drop. Oftentimes my videos sit in the waiting room at YouTube until I bang it and tell it to drop. All right, love you. Be well. Have a yarnalicious day, or have a olicious day if you don't feel like yarning. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.